Hey guys, this is Sunny, Anjana, Matt, Clementine, and Fiyin, and for our platform design workshop, we have designed a platform that seeks to connect newcomers and locals in a given area. So the problem we've identified is that when people relocate to a new city, they often face difficulties in integrating into the community, and this is due to a lack of local contacts and a general lack of knowledge about where to go for their favorite foods, where to go for their favorite activities, and all of this leads to a general feeling of isolation and loneliness. So this is the problem that we're trying to tackle here. So the core value unit of our platform is the insight or expertise of locals in a given area. We've put expertise in quotes because it's not quite the exact word that refers to what we're talking about here, but what we mean is simply the knowledge of locals that can only be gained through experience and familiarity with the area. And this refers to things that I mentioned before, such as knowing the best restaurants in the area, knowing the best places to go to for your favorite hobbies, activities, interests, things of that nature. So, to give you a brief overview, our app connects newcomers with locals, and the matchmaking is based on geolocation, mutual interests, and some more things that we'll get into on a later slide. So newcomers and locals will arrange a tour or a so-called date through the app, and local businesses, such as restaurants and cafes, can offer discounts to users in exchange for being displayed on the app as a place to go to on one of these meetups. So the platform participants, obviously you have newcomers in a given area. This could be, for example, young professionals who have recently moved to a new city after graduating university and want to meet new people, expats, families who have just moved to a new area and want to meet other families. Then you have local residents, and these are going to be people who wish to meet new people, make new friends, and simply help new members of the community. And lastly, there's local businesses who want to attract new customers. So the core interaction on our platform is the chat feature. This is simply where the newcomers will chat with the locals, and most importantly, it's where they can arrange their tour or date or meetup, whatever you want to call it. But other than the actual matchmaking, the chat feature is the key part of our platform, and it is the core interaction that happens on the app. So going a little bit more into depth on the solution, the app conducts matchmaking based on a number of filters. The first one being location, of course. We want to match people who are nearby. That's the whole premise of the app, is that it's people in your neighborhood who know the area. Then we have age. We think this is important because often in meeting new people and making new friends, people will want to stick to their general age range or close to it. We also have gender as a filter. We think this is important to differentiate ourselves from dating apps. Obviously, this would be an optional filter, but if users wanted to, they could choose to only be shown locals of their own gender. And lastly, and most importantly, we have interests and hobbies. We think this is kind of the most important filter on the app because this is what can really bring people together. And this can also be the center point of the meetups that are facilitated through the app. For example, if two movie buffs are matched, then they can go and see a newly released film together. If two foodies are matched, they could go try a new restaurant in town together, and so on and so forth. This is also a great way to get different types of local businesses involved in the platform ecosystem, because they will want to be displayed on the app as one of the places to go to. So moving on to the design of our platform, to give you an idea of what the app would look like from the perspective of a newcomer, as we've kind of tried to depict with the image on the right, the newcomer would open up the app and see a mini map of their neighborhood, and they would see pictures of faces of locals on the map according to where they are, that they've matched with according to the filters that they've put in, such as age, gender, and their hobbies and interests. So from there, the newcomer could click on these faces and open up chats with these locals, and from there start arranging meetups with them. And lastly, on the issue of sustainability, we feel that this platform would work best in big cities such as London, because there is a constant inflow and outflow of people, which ensures that there's always a high demand for what our app provides, which is the ability to meet new people and become better acquainted with your community.